आवे, फूक दिया जैसे बन के लकड़िया, फूक दिया जैसे बन के लकड़िया रे। कोई नाल जय धन बांध के घटरिया, कोई नाले जई है धन बांध के घटरिया, कोई नाले जई है धन। कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधु, कहत कबीर, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधु, छूट गए सब महल उतरिया, छूट जाए सब महल उतरिया। कोई नाले जइहे धन बांध के घटरिया, कोई नाले जइहे धन बांध के घटरिया, अरे कोई नाले जइहे धन बांध के।
परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर, ओ परमानंद का अनुभव कर, तू धन्य बना जीवन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। प्रभु की प्राप्ति का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण, है आत्मा चल प्रभु को सौंप दे तू सारा जीवन। देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, कर ले अभिवादन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर, परमानंद का अनुभव कर, तू
So at this time, as we have all come together for the purpose of saying our final farewell to the departed of this home, Mr. Dendial Ramdath Sooklal, let us all stand for a few moments as we join and focus. Now that death or the departure of the soul from the body has come, you don't have to force to stand up if you can't, right? We focus our mind on the one who is described as the Paramatma or the Supreme Soul, and the goal and wish that we seek is that the soul that has departed this body, which we call the Jivatma, would merge or return into oneness with Paramatma. That is the ultimate goal of life, which is to attain that which is called moksha or liberation, that is oneness with the Supreme God. So we focus the mind on Bhagwan, seeking that blessing or seeking his protection, his compassion and kindness, and offering that soul into oneness with him. And that, of course, is the goal or the desired result of all the rituals that we will be performing beginning today, which are called the Antyeshti Sanskar, which starts today, or the after-death rites, which starts today and continues for the entire period of one Hindu calendar year. So, right? In your mind, Om Vishnu, as you meditate on Bhagwan Sri Krishna for that purpose. Hari Om. Apavitraha pavitro va sarvavastham gatopi va yah smareta pundarikaksham sabahibhyantaraha shuchihi. Hari Om. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunavanta Divyaistavair Vedai Sangha Parakramopanishadair Gayanti Yam Samaga Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navidu Sura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Om Atasi Pushpasanakasham Pita Vasa Samachutam Ye Namasyanti Govindam Natesham Vidyate Bhayam. We focus the mind on the form of Lord Vishnu, the one who is Anadi Nadano Deva Shankachakra Gadadhara, the one possessing of four hands, who is without beginning and end. O Bhagwan, the one who is the ocean of all auspiciousness. We offer the soul into oneness with you. May the soul find, by your blessing, the soul find moksha or liberation or freedom from all connections to the material existence. Hari Om. Anadi Nadano Deva Shankachakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundari Kaksha Prita Moksha Prado Bhava. Om Hiranya Garbha Purushaha Vyakta Vyakta Sarupinaha Asya Pritasya Mokshartam Suprito Bhava Sarvada. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Pretatma Shanti Ram Nam Satya Hai. Everyone can take back your seats, or you could offer the flowers anywhere around here and touch your forehead. Stand back right here. Take this in the hand. Hold it like that. This. And put the left hand below, right?
Right.
And only go touch his shoulder. And so with this now, before we begin these rituals that are known as the Antyeshti Sanskar, as I mentioned, the Antyeshti Sanskar are called, described, or really, it's a name for all the after-death rites that are performed on behalf of the departed individual. And so it entails not only what is done today is really the return of the body to the elements of the earth through the medium of the fire. So the body is purified and prepared, etc. We make some offerings of pindas dedicated to different beings, etc. And so the body is prepared and offered into the fire to be returned to the elements of the earth. And then the focus turns to helping that soul in the journey in the afterlife, where the soul begins that journey just after the 10-day ceremony has been completed. So the Antyeshti Samskar includes this ritual today, together with that which is done over the course of the next 10 days the one that is done by the river called the Dasgat or the shaving ceremony, the first Bandara, which is done on the 13th day, the monthly Pindas that are done over the course of the Hindu calendar year, and the completion is the 1-year Bandara that is done. And so what you are taking here now is a sankalp or a promise to undertake all these rituals on behalf of the soul of your father, to assist that soul in the journey in the afterlife, to free that soul from any difficulties, any suffering, of course, that the soul may be facing in the afterlife. So the promise is taken with date, time, and location, identification, and description of the ritual. So the date and time according to the Hindu calendar, I will take on your behalf. The record is kept by Lord Vishnu himself. So in your mind again, we're taking it from Vishnu, right? Om Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. Vishnur Vishnur Vishnuhu Adyasri Brahmanoni Dvitiye Parardhe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatmanvantade Ashtavimshatitame Kali Yuge Kalipatam Charne Punyakshetre Baudavatare Vartamane Trinidad Deshe Graham Trace Sangrigrandi Grame Shri Siddharthi Samvatsare Uttarayane Jeshtamase Krishna Pakshe Saptami Tithau Shukravasare Mesh Rashistite Surya Makarashistite Shashanke Cha Shesheshu Graheshu Yatha Yatha Rashi Sthansiteshu Satsu. Take now your own name in your mind first. Amukha Gotrasya Mukha Namaha. Take your father's name in your mind. Amukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya. And if you could say this part after me, it describes all the rituals. And of course, you are acknowledging that promise. Say Antyeshti. You could say it. Karam Aham Karishye. Touch to your forehead and place it down right here. So, Sri Krishna Arpanam. So what you have said is, I am going to perform the Antyeshti Sanskar on behalf of the soul of my father. So it is, you sprinkle in water a few times, about 5 times, just from there straight across. Om Kashyap Got, take your father name in your mind while you're doing this, right? Om Kashyap Gotrasya Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pretasya. I'm pronouncing everything correct? Yeah. Pretasya Shri Mritastane Shavanimitam Snanam Maya Diyate Tava Upatishtatam. You could stand up right there now. Using this finger. Touch there. Give a touch on the forehead here. Then the 2 sides by the ears. Then below the chin here. Om Kashyap Gotrasya Dendial Ramdath Sooklal, 2 hands. Pretasya Pretattvanivaranartham Masadgati Shri Mritastane Shavanimitam Chandanam Maya Diyate Tava Upatishtatam. You could lay the rest of them, just use the finger and touch the forehead. Yeah. Or you could just stick. With my hand? No, only touch and touch a little. Okay. Touch the forehead. Yeah. Om Kashyap Gotrasya Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pretasya Mritastane Shavanimitam Chandanam Maya Diyate Tava Upatishtatam.
Lighting the up on the side.
Bring the lighting okay, no worry. I noticed that now. I'll bring you one on the side. Yeah, I can bring that one. Om Namo Narayanaya Govindaya Namo Namah. Give a little spray all around. Om Kashyap Gotrasya Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pretasya Mritastane Shavanimitam. All of them could spray, right? Clockwise, right? You're going this way. Om Kashyap Gotrasya Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pretasya Mritastane Shavanimitam Gandham Maya Diyate Tava Upatishtatam. Om Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagaddhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namah. Om Tamari Deva. This is my soul. This is for.
I buy this extra.
Okay, which ones all you want to use?
You click on this.
How much you have here? Five?
What is extra? What is
Oh,
extra?
these looking big, huh?
Yeah.
All you want to better all use these?
I will be enough for
Oh no, it's up. It's plenty. It has.
Yes, I think. Yes. Yes.
Oh. Om Kashyap Gotrasya Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pretasya. Om Kashyap Gotrasya. Om Kashyap Gotrasya Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pretasya Mritastani Shavanimitam Pushpamala Maya Diyate Tava Upatishtatam. Om Kashyap Gotrasya Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pretasya. Anybody else miss out for Mala? Yeah, you have any other close person you want to put? Whoever you want to offer out these malas, you could literally. Om Kashyap Gotrasya. Dindia. Yeah. Om Kashyap Gotrasya. Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pretasya. Mritastane Shavanimitam. Pushpamala Maya Diyate Tava Upatishtatam. Om Manadina Dano Deva Shankha Chakra Gadadhara. Who are those? That's it. Twamari Deva Purusha Purana Stvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam Vetasi Vedyam Chaparam Chadhama Tvaya Tatam Vishwamanantarupa Vayuryamognir Varuna Shashanka Prajapatistam Prapitamascha Om Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahisham. मनादीन ओम यम द्वारे महाघोरे अंडेना तमसावृते तत्रावलोकनार्थाय दीपो यम उपतिष्ठताम् Here, if you get any problem with that. Om Anadina Dano Deva. Let me just drop a little bit. Om Anadina Dano Om Hari Om Yam Dware Mahagore Andenatamasavrite Tatravalokanarathaya Deepo Yam Upatishtatam Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudramarutaha Stunavanta Divyaistavayr Vedai Sangha Parakramopanishadaira Gayantiyam Samagadhyana Vastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyantiyam Yogeno Yasyantam Navidu Surasuragana Devaya Tasmai Namah Atasi Pushpasanakasham Pitavasa Samachutam. Take this now. And you're keeping the body on your right and you're walking around waving the arti like that a little bit. And that's now, let me finish the video instruction, right? Keep the body on your right. You're coming this way. Right, and when you're passing by here, you're just touching and touch your forehead and you continue in the circle. You're making 5 circles around, right? And all you touch and follow him that way as well. Go ahead. All right. Om Yam Dware Mahagore Andena Tamasavrite Tatravalokanarthaya Deepo Yam Upatishtatam Om Kashyap Gotrasya. Keep walking. Don't stop, right? Just keep moving. Om Kashyap Gotrasya Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pritasya Mritastane Shavanamitam Deepam Maya Diyate Tava Upatishtatam Om Anadina Dano Deva Shankachakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundari Kaksha Preta Moksha Pradobhava Om Idanya Garbha Purushaha Vyakta Vyakta Swarupinaha. Keep count, You're making 5. So the reasons we do a lot of things 5 times in the funeral ceremony, because the purpose or the main purpose of this ritual is to return the 5 elements that have constituted this body back to the elements of the earth. That is the element of earth, air, fire, water, and space or ether. So this is why we say Pancha Tattva Shanti Bhavatu. May the 5 elements that have comprised this body and been used during the course of life, may they return to the earth in a peaceful and calm manner. Hari Om Tamari Deva Purusha Puranas Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam Vetasi Vedyam Chaparam Chadhama Tvaya Tatam Vishwamanantarupam Vayuryamogne. The lady rest of them just stand up right there and wave a little bit 5 times over the head. Pass it to them. Yeah. Om Yam Dware Mahagore Andenatamasavrite Tatravalokanarathaya Deepo Yam Upatishtatam. We could pass it to them after. Om Hari Om Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Atasi Pushpasanakasham Pita Vasa Samachutam Ye Namasyanti Govindam Natesham Vidyate Bhayam Krishna Krishna Kripalotam Gatinam Gatir Bhava संसारार्णवमग्नानां प्रसीद परमेश्वर ॐ नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् ॐ सहस्रशीरेखा पुरुषः सहस्रा ॐ सहस्रशी ॐ सहस्रशीरेखा पुरुषः सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपात स भूमिगुं सर्वतः स्मृत्वत्यतिष्ठदशाङ्गुलम् पुरुष एवेदगुं सर्वं जडभूतं जक्षभाव्यं उतामृतत् help she done yeah could just do Om Anadinadano Deva Shankar Chakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundarikaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Om Atasi Pushpasanakasham Pitavasa Samachutam Ye Namasyanti Govindam Natesham Vidyate Bhayam. Alright. Om yeah. Shanti, 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Pretatma Shanti. Om Narayana. Take one other Pinda in your hand. So the first Pinda. No, I'm just opening my mouth. So the first Pinda that is offered is dedicated to the presiding divinities of the home, whichever divinities the departed individual would have been focused on during the course of life, making offerings, performing rituals, etc. It is dedicated to those divinities, saying to them that this life has now come to an end and no ritual and no offerings and no vrat, etc. can be expected anymore, as the soul has now departed this body. So this life is now considered as to have come to a close, and so no more rituals are to be expected. So this Pinda counts as a final offering and for the closure of this life. Om Kashyap Gotrasya Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pritasya Mritastane Shavanimitam Ekate Pindo Maya Diyate Tava Upatishtatam. Touch to your forehead and come around by the right hand and just raise the right hand, let it go in, let the hand hold it like that, but not to break, right? Not to press to. That good, you could just place it right there, let the palm kind of have it.
Yeah.
Take this in the palm of your hand like that. When I pour some water in it, you will turn your hand this way and let the water drop on the Pinda, right? Om Kashyap Gotrasya Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pritasya Eshatil Angeliste Maya Diyate Tava Upatishtatam. Right? Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Pretatma Shanti. So at this time now, I'll have somebody to say a eulogy, to say something. Yeah. So right, so we have you.
This one.
All right. Go ahead now. So. Oh, I didn't get it yet. Om Yam Brahma. So we have one of the sons to offer some words in memory of his father.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Ishwar Sooklal. I'm one of the son of the deceased. Sitaram, Assalamu alaikum. I can't use this, right? I won't be able to use this, right? Sorry. Yeah. Right. It will be my greatest honor today to speak about my father, Mr. Dendial Ramdath Sooklal, a man I knew all my life, literally. And while standing here today brings deep sadness, it also brings pride because not everyone gets the privilege of calling a man like him dad. My father was born on the 6th of September in the humble village of Plumiton. He grew up there with his parents and his 3 siblings, surrounded by simple joys and struggles of village life. Those years shaped the man he would become, hardworking, humble, resilient, and deeply connected to family and community. Dad attended Plumiton Presbyterian School from a young age. He understood that life was not going to hand him anything easily. At the age of 12, instead of following the easy road, he decided that he made a decision that would define his life. He chose to learn a trade. He entered the world of auto mechanics, working in different garages, learning from everyone he met, developing his own skill, and eventually opening his own garage, where we are today. He was a kind of man who believed in using his hands, solving problems, and earning an honest living. But somewhere along the journey, while working in San Juan, life had another plan for him. One day, while hanging out with his brother V at a party in San Juan, he saw a young woman who completely captured his heart. According to him, it was love at first sight. And if you knew my father, when he wanted something, he would find a way. This man was so determined to be close with her that he convinced her father to let him stay with family for a small fee, just so he could spend more time around her. Today, I can proudly say that beautiful girl he fell in love with became my mother. That story always makes me smile because it perfectly describes who my father was: determined, bold, and willing to go the extra mile for the people he loved. My dad worked very hard his entire life. During the week, he would work in San Juan, and on the weekends he would return to Plumiton to plant plantains and fruit trees. Rain or sun, tired or exhausted, he always pushed forward. He always trying to make ends meet for his family. He may not have had riches or luxury, but what he gave us was far more valuable: his sacrifice, his protection, and his unconditional love. My father's love was unique. He was not the kind of man to say, "I love you." That generation of men showed love differently. My father showed love through action, through sacrifice, and through concern, through service. If we were sick, he was worried. If we needed advice, he was there. If we were struggling, he checked up on us. If someone needed something fixed, he found a way. That was his love language. I remember when my brothers and I were small, Dad was to put us in a hammock and sing to us. Honestly, half of the song he didn't even know properly. Right? Parts he forgot, he would just hum his way through them. But to us, those were the best songs in the world. Because they came from him. Looking back now, those small moments become some of the biggest memories of our lives. When our family moved to Duranta, and we were one of the first families in the community, my father quickly became someone respected and appreciated. The children in the area looked up to him. The adults valued his advice. Everyone knew him for his compassion, his humor, and his calm spirit. He had a way of making people feel comfortable around him, even when life was difficult. He still found ways to make people laugh, when they was around them. And if you truly knew my father, then you would know he has 2 PhDs. I didn't know that. My father had 2 PhDs, you know. The first PhD is taking care of dogs, and the second PhD is with birds. No one can tell him anything about birds. Every evening around 4 p.m., no matter what he was doing, he would rush to spend time with his bird crew. That was his peace. That was his happiness. He would sit there and talk about birds, life, stories, and everything between. Those moments brought him joy, and many people here today would remember those conversations. Even now, part of me still feels that this is all a dream. I still feel myself expecting him sitting down, calling out to somebody, feeding dogs, and talking to birds, or giving advice like he always did. It is hard to accept that someone with such a powerful presence could suddenly no longer physically be here. But as I sit and I think about my father, I realize something very important. My dad is not truly gone, because every person he interacted with, he left a part of himself behind. I see his smile in Roshan. I see his courage in Kishan. I see his humor in Vishan. I see his commitment in Siddhesh. And I see his calmness in Nal. And every time I look at my brothers, every time I hear stories about him, every time someone laughs the way he laughed, or gives advice the way that he would, I realize my father still lives through all of us. That is the kind of impact he had on people. A man does not die when his heart stops beating. A man truly dies when he is forgotten. My father would never be forgotten. Today, we gather here with heavy hearts. I want to say thank you, Dad. Thank you for your sacrifice you made. Thank you for every long day of work. Thank you for every sleepless night you spent worrying about us. Thank you for teaching us strength without even realizing it. Thank you for showing that love is not only spoken, but also lived. You were not a perfect man, because none of us are. But you were our father, our protector, our provider, and we love you deeply. Dad, all of us here today love you more than words can explain, and we will miss you every single day for the rest of our lives. But we promise you this: your value will live on, your lessons will live on, your laughter will live on, and your love will continue through your children, your grandchildren, and your family, and every life that you touch. We pray that your soul attains moksha today, Dad. Your work is done here, and although our hearts are broken, we are grateful beyond words that God bless us with the privilege of calling you our Father. Thank you.
Hari Om Tat Sat Pretatma Shanti Ram Nam Satya Hai. Or had anybody else to say anything? So if there's anyone else who wants to share a few words in memory of the departed, you can take that opportunity to do so as well.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Vin. I live right next door, like immediately next door. We have lived next to the Sooklal family for the past 30 years. And I think everybody here will agree that one of the things that you always hope for is to have good neighbors. Because if you don't have good neighbors, your life could be really, really disruptive. And I'm looking at the program here and I'm seeing Dendial, Nishan. We don't know those names. If you ask my 13-year-old daughter, she will tell you, this is Mamu. She will say, this is Mamu. So for those 30 years, we have known him from Mamu. For those 30 years, we have never said we are not talking to the neighbors. Never. For those 30 years, we have never said we have had an argument with the neighbor. It has never, never, never happened. And it's difficult to say the word Mamu without mentioning Brenda, because it goes hand in hand. You would also expect that next door, where you have 6 sons, that some one of them will give some kind of trouble. But I've never seen these young men give any kind of trouble, any kind of disrespect. And I'm listening to the eulogy and I'm saying, Imran is saying that the spirit of their father lives in them. And I want to say that I agree with that. The spirit of humility, the spirit of respect, that this man, I can tell you, I've lived next door to him for 30 years, a man of great respect, a man of great humility. Yeah? So on behalf of my family and I, we really want to extend our condolences and let Brenda know that we are here. We'll always be here. And for the sons, I want to charge each and every one of you all, continue to live within the legacy that your father has left for you. Yeah? Thanks a lot.
Hari Om Tat Sat, Pretatma Shanti, Ram Nam Satya Hai. All right, so I think that's it. All the found our singer for all the found our singer for the song all you wanted to hear. So,
I just wanted to say one thing. That's the best man I ever know. That's it.
Ram Nam Satya Hai. So the family had wanted to hear a bhajan a little bit, but they didn't. I don't think they found a singer for it. Well, it's not a bhajan, sorry. They wanted to hear a particular song. And well, usually I don't really sing that song in funeral because it's really a philosophical or poetic, but it speaks of reality as well. Bhajan really is dedicated to the divine being, speaking directly to the divine being. But this song is speaking a little bit of the nature of this life. And, the analogy that is used is the birds. So maybe because your father liked the birds, the analogy that is used here is that of the bird. And that the bird is really describing the soul that resides in this body. And the pain that the soul is feeling, the unknown pain. So in a way, it is like that bird that is in the cage, that is suffering. We might hear the bird is singing. To us, it is sounding like the bird is singing, but really and truly, when you think about it, the bird is in a cage and it is suffering. It is not free to go where it wants, to eat when it wants, to do what it wants. The bird is suffering in a sense, but to us, we are hearing the whistling of the bird, and it sounds beautiful, and we think and we perceive that the bird is happy. And so that is what this song is saying. But the bird that it is speaking of really and truly is the soul. And the song goes, पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई. Everyone is seeing that bird seeming happy. With this outward body that we have, we seem happy, we are enjoying the world around. But we have forgotten that there's a caged individual existing within us, which is, or a caged part of us, which is that soul that has entered this body. And Sri Krishna Bhagwan is saying, reminds us in Bhagavad Gita, he says, Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaha Manaha Shashtan Indriyani Prakritistani Karshati. This soul, this Jivatma, or this symbolic bird that has entered into this body, that has become encaged in this body, it is a particle of myself. I am the Param Atma, or the Supreme Soul. That is, Bhagavan Sri Krishna identifies himself as the Param Atma, or that Supreme Soul. And so the soul, the particle of him that has entered into us, it becomes encaged. So the bars of that cage that keeps that soul locked is the mind and the five senses. So we become the cage in which that soul, that bird or that symbolic bird, which is the soul, which is symbolized by the bird, that soul is encaged in this body because we live life now and we seem happy on the outside. We enjoy life really and truly. And we enjoy life by the karmas or the actions that we perform as determined by the mind and executed by the five senses. And so using that mind and five senses, we execute actions as we make choices, we interact with the world around, with the people, with the animals, with the inanimate creation around. We interact with that world, and every interaction is called our karma. It is a karma or an action. And these carry now two classifications. These classifications are good or righteous. So every interaction that we have with that world around, it becomes classified as our karma, and it goes on one of two classifications: good or righteous karmas or dharmic actions, and that which is unrighteous, adharmic or sinful actions. Now the bird that this song is speaking of is this one that resides in the body of that person, that has been enclosed in the body of that person who lives the sinful life. Because the goal that we have been asking for with the first mantra that we have recited here, we say, Anadina Dano Deva Shankar Chakra Gadadhara, the Supreme Lord without beginning and end, who is Bhagavan Sri Krishna himself, who is Paramatma, or the Supreme Soul, O Bhagwan Preta Moksha Pradobhava. So our goal, or the desire that the soul has, is to return into oneness with the Paramatma, or the Supreme Soul from which it has come. But we are not aware of that soul suffering in this body. Of course, that is to say, if we happen to be living that sinful life. And this song says, Bahar se to kamosh rahe tu, bhitar bhitar roye re, he bhitar bhitar roye, tera dard na jaane koi, tera dard na jaane koi. That no one can hear the cries. No one listens to the cries. It sounds like you are enjoying this world around. You suffer silently and in secret. The soul is suffering secretly because we seem happy, especially if we are achieving our material enjoyments and our emotional fulfillment and all these things in this world through sinful manner. We seem happy on the outward, we are enjoying this life, but due to the fact that we may be doing that by performing sinful actions, that soul is suffering because we are creating a problem or a hindrance or obstacle for that goal which we are seeking, is for that the soul would return into oneness with Bhagwan. Because what happens? Krishna Bhagwan says in Gita in the next verse, Shariram yadavapnoti yachapyutkramati shwarah grihitvaitani samyati vayurgandhani vashayat. That this soul, when it now has to exit this body at the time of death, when this life has come to expiry, which is, of course, jatasya hi dhruvo mrityur dhruvam janma mritasya cha, which is the destiny for all of us. All of us eventually must die or depart the soul. That soul must depart this body. It does not depart on its own. In the same way the passing breeze takes with it the smell or the scent or some part of whatever it comes into contact with, in that same way, that soul now, it carries with it the mind and five senses. So the cage goes with the soul, and the cage becomes that obstacle. And what is carried with that cage? We take two aspects of that. One is the reminder that the consciousness, because that mind and five senses continues to exist, the consciousness of the person we consider to be existing somewhere else with the memories and connections of this life. So we do not consider death to mark the end of our relationship or our connection with our loved one who has departed this world. So we hold that as an important reminder. And the second thing now is that with that mind and five senses, the record of this life is taken with that soul, which is the record of the karmas or the actions that we have performed, the good and the bad. Now, for attaining that goal of moksha or liberation, that which is classified as righteous or dharmic actions, having been attached to the soul, we can describe or interpret them as ropes that are attached to the soul, pulling in two directions. The good actions pull the soul closer to attaining that goal of moksha or liberation. However, the unrighteous or the sinful actions, they pull the soul into the lower regions and the states of suffering or difficulties, etc. They prevent the soul from attaining that goal of liberation or moksha or oneness with the Supreme God. So that is what that song, the meaning of that song is. It is speaking of the soul that is suffering. The soul is that, through the karmas or the type of life that we may be living, we are creating the environment where that soul would never return. The soul wants to return into oneness with Paramatma or the Supreme Soul, but due to the life that we are living, we may prevent that destiny or that goal. So that is the simple meaning of that song. So of course, for assisting that soul, as we acknowledge that all of us carry the weight or the record of this life, none of us are perfect, as mentioned. None of us are perfect in this world. When we depart, we carry the balance of karmas, and the balance or the record of this life carries both good actions and sins. No matter how good we feel we are, we carry some sins. And so for that reason, we hold the responsibility, or we take the duty, we hold the duty and the responsibility as the sons or whoever performing the rites to perform these different aspects of this Antyeshti samskar on behalf of the departed, for assisting that soul in the afterlife. This is why we offer pindas. This is why we give dan in the form of food, in the form of dakshina, in the form of gita, in the form of gold, etc. This is why these rituals are done and the various dan, etc. are given. It is all done on behalf of that soul. So if there is any misbalance of karmas, our actions, our rituals, whatever we do on behalf of that soul, we give that soul the best possible chance to attain that goal of moksha or liberation or oneness with the Supreme Lord. So with that thought in mind, I will offer one bhajan where we speak to Bhagavan Sri Krishna, seeking his compassion, kindness, and offering that soul into his protection. Jai Krishna Hare Sri Krishna Hare Dukhiyo ko dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare Sri Krishna Hare Dukhiyo ko dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। और कोई न खेवन वाला हो, फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करो। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। पूरन कर दे सबके आशा, पूरन कर दे सबके आशा। जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, भी तेरा ध्यान धरे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों के दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। So through the medium of this bhajan, we are offering the soul into oneness with Bhagavan Sri Krishna. As the Supreme Lord of the universe, the ocean of compassion, mercy and kindness, the remover of sadness and sorrows, O Bhagavan, we come to you at this time of sorrow, when no one can be found to bring some relief to the distress and the anxieties that we are feeling on the loss of our loved one. And so we turn to you, O Bhagavan, as that Supreme Lord of the universe, as the ocean of mercy and compassion, and the one in whose hands all things rest, the one who can achieve, through whose will any goal can be achieved, O Bhagavan. And so we come to you on behalf of this departed soul, as we offer this soul into oneness with you. We come as your humble servants. We seek your relief, your distress. We are asking for moksha or liberation, the freedom from the weight of sins, that this soul would never re-enter into this cycle of birth and death, would never come back into this world where there is only suffering, pain and hardships, where the moments of happiness and enjoyments are in between, or few and in between the periods of sorrow and distress. We seek freedom from this material world in the form of moksha or liberation for that departed soul. We seek your blessings for that fulfillment as we come to you as your humble servants. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om Tat Sat, Pretatma Shanti, Ram Nam Satya Hai. So if everyone who could stand would stand for a few moments as we offer a closing prayer, or you could line up back here. And of course, after that prayer is offered, all those who wish to have a moment of viewing, offering your flowers, etc., take these flowers. You would have that opportunity to do so before we depart to the grounds where the body would be consecrated into the sacred fire to be returned to the elements of the earth. We focus the mind once more on Bhagavan Sri Krishna as the Paramatma, or the Supreme Soul. O Bhagavan, we offer the soul at your mercy. Hari Om. Twamari Deva Purusha Puranas त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परं निधानं वेतासि वेद्यं च परं च धाम त्वया ततं विश्वमनन्तरूप वायुर्यमोऽग्निर्वरुणशशाङ्ख प्रजापतिस्त्वं प्रपितामहश्च नमो नमस्तेऽस्तु सहस्रकृत्वा पुनश्च भूयोऽपि नमो नमस्ते हरि ओं कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः अनादिनिधनो देवशङ्खचक्रगदाधर अक्षय पुण्डरीकाक्षप्रेतमोक्षप्रदो भव हिरण्यगर्भपुरुषः व्यक्ताव्यक्तस्वरूपिणः अस्य प्रेतस्य मोक्षार्थं सुप्रीतो भव सर्वदा ॐ शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविरध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम तत्सत प्रेतात्मा शांति राम नाम सत्य है of all the flowers there and bow. Right, so who wish to take back your seat, you could take your seat, and of course we would have the close families viewing first, and then all who wish to have that moment and offer your flower, you can do so before we depart. So I could let all who want to come on, all the closer family first, any grandchildren, etc. Yeah. Down there we go put on. What you could do for now is all right, we go put on. And who want to offer flowers?
Yeah. All right. Oh, we leaving here this one. We leaving here this one.
All who wish to offer your flower.
जग चला जाता है सारा, जग चला जाता है सारा, इकता कौन ठिकाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है। खेलने को खेला करनी है तो कर ले रे बंदे, करनी है तो कर ले रे बंदे, फिर नहीं आना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है। कौरी कौरी करके जोरी, कौरी कौरी करके जोरी, भरा खजाना जंगल जाए जा बंदे रे, जंगल जाए जा बंदे रे, फिर पछताना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है। जग चला जाता है सारा, जग चला जाता है सारा, इकता कौन ठिकाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है।
इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले, गोविंद नाम लेकर, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। या तो गंगा जी का तट हो, जमुना का तट निकट हो, या तो गंगा जी का तट हो, जमुना का तट निकट हो, और सावरा निकट हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। श्री वृंदावन का तल हो, विष्णु चरण का जल हो, श्री वृंदावन का तल हो, विष्णु चरण का जल हो, मुखरे में तुलसी दल हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। मेरा सावड़ा कड़ा हो, तिरछा चरण नगर हो, मेरा सावड़ा कड़ा हो, तिरछा चरण नगर हो, वंशी कसूर बर हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। सिर सोहना मुकुट हो, मुखरे पे काली लट हो, सिर सोहना मुकुट हो, मुखरे पे काली लट हो, यहाँ जान जगत हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। जब प्राण कंत आवे, कोई रोग ना सतावे, जब प्राण कंत आवे, कोई रोग ना सतावे, यम त्रास ना दिखावे, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। इतने मेरी अरज है, मानो तो क्या हरज है, इतनी मेरी अरज है, मानो तो क्या हरज है, वहाँ आपका फर्ज है, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। गोविंद नाम लेकर, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले, जब प्राण तन से निकले, जब प्राण तन से निकले।
आए भी अकेला, into this world we have come alone, और जाए भी अकेला, and in a similar manner, when we take our exit, we shall leave alone. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. When we do take stock of our lives, we realize that this life is a very short visit to a mela. This is a world of strangers. No one is yours. Although everyone lives, I am still alone. आए भी अकेला और जाए भी अकेला.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा. आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला.
जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। हर की शरण तू हो जा, ध्यान लगा ले। हर की शरण तू हो जा, ध्यान लगा ले। जीवन मिले ना फिर ये, जीवन को पाले। हर की शरण तू हो जा, ध्यान लगा ले। जीवन मिले ना फिर ये, जीवन को पाले। खेल जगत का सारा उसी न है खेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। ये जिंदगी है प्यारी, एक झूठ सपना। ये जिंदगी है प्यारी, एक झूठ सपना। गैरों के दुनिया में नहीं कोई अपना। ये जिंदगी है प्यारी, एक झूठ सपना। गैरों के दुनिया में नहीं कोई अपना। सबके रहते हुए मैं हूँ अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
2 दिन की मेहमान जगत में काहे के तू करते गुमान। 2 दिन की मेहमान जगत में काहे के करते गुमान। मार्ग चलते मुझे मरोरत, मर्याद सब भाई के। मार्ग चलते मुझे मरोरत, मर्याद सब भाई के। पर धन देख के मन अब ललचे, पर धन देख के मन अब ललचे। निकल गई बेईमान रे, 2 दिन की मेहमान जगत में काहे के करते गुमान। 2 दिन की मेहमान जगत में काहे के करते गुमान। मन अब जलते जैसे अग्नि घास पर सुख देखी के मन अब जलते जैसे अग्नि घास आन के बधाई सुनकर मूरख आन के बधाई सुनकर मूरख हुए हैं पूरा लबार मेहमान जगत में काहे के करते गुमान काहे के करते गुमान पर धन देते जो हरते हैं अपना जाल बिछाई के पर धन दिया जो हरते हैं अपना जाल फैलाई के रामलाल भाई संतवा रामलाल सुनो भाई संत उनसे रहो होशियार दो दिन की मेहमान जगत में काहे के टुकर मेहमान जगत में काहे के करते गुमान रे दो दिन की मेहमान जगत में काहे के करते
कोई नाल जय है धन बांध के गठरिया कोई नाल जय है धन बांध के घटरिया 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 रे कोई नाल जय है धन बांध के घटरिया जब यमराज पलंग पर बैठे जब यमराज पलंग पर बैठे उलट गए दोनों नैन पटरिया उलट गए दोनों नैन पटरिया रे कोई नाल दे धन बांध के घटरिया मारही सूटा प्राण निकाले मारे ही सूटा प्राण निकाले प्राण लोकाई खोटरिया खोटरिया ओ प्राण लोकाई खोटरिया खोटरिया रे कोई नाले जय धन बांध के घटरिया कोई नाले जय धन बांध के घटरिया कोई नाले जय धन बांध के घटरिया चार प्रहर मिली काट उठावे चार प्रहर मिली काट उठावे, फूक दिया जैसे बन के लकड़िया, फूक दिया जैसे बन के लकड़िया रे। कोई नाले जय धन बांध के घटरिया, कोई नाले जई है धन बांध के घटरिया, कोई नाले जई है धन। कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधु, कहत कबीर, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधु, छूट गए सब महल उतरिया, छूट जाए सब महल उतरिया, कोई नाले जइहे धन बांध के घटरिया, कोई नाले जइहे धन बांध के घटरिया, अरे कोई नाले जइहे धन बांध के।
परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर, ओ परमानंद का अनुभव कर, तू धन्य बना जीवन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। प्रभु की प्राप्ति का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण, है आत्मा चल प्रभु को सौंप दे तू सारा जीवन।
वृंदावन कतल हो, विष्णु चरण कजल हो। श्री वृंदावन कतल हो, विष्णु चरण कजल हो। मथुरे में तुलसी दल हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले। एकनाथ कृष्ण स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। मेरा सावड़ा कड़ा हो, तिरछा चरण धर हो। मेरा सावड़ा कड़ा हो, तिरछा चरण धर हो। राम श्री कसूर पर हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले। एकनाथ करुणा स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। सिर सोहना मुकुट हो, मुकुरे पे काली लट हो। सिर सोहना मुकुट हो, मुकुरे पे काली लट हो। यहाँ ज्ञान मेरे गत हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले। एकनाथ करुणा स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले।
Ready? Yeah. Stop right here. Stop right here. Come on, help you, boy. Drop it back. Drop it back. Yeah. Once you move, when the head comes in, stand up right there.
Ramdath Sooklal.
Taken this water now, and it's going to around there like that 5 times, and then 3 times, just verify it. Om Suryam Chakshur Gachatu Vatamatmaram Chagacha Prithvicha Dharmana Pavagachayati Tatithitam Aushadishu Pratitishta Sharirai. Om Panchatattva Shanti Bhavatu, Om Panchatattva Shanti Bhavatu, Om Panchatattva Shanti Bhavatu. 3 times. First right hand there now, take out the Pinda and put it from the, transfer it from the right hand to the left hand. Kashyap Gotrasya Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pretasya Mekstane Shavanamita Shri Dwaradeshi Pantanimita Vishni Shri Ekapindaste Nama. Stay forward. Pinda, Ram Nam Satya. Right, pick up. Feet first on show me to anybody. Yeah, when you pick up, the feet always must be.
Right, so everybody facing.
That's all. That's all.
My sister. She from here already. Yeah.
और जाए भी अकेला. And in a similar manner, when we take our exit, we shall live alone. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का गीला. When we do take stock for
भी जाना जग चला जाता है, सारा जग चला जाता है, सारा इकता कौन ठिकाना है. एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है.
इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले, गोविंद नाम लेकर, जब प्राण तन से निकले. इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले. या तो गंगा जी का तट हो, जमुना का तट निकट हो. या तो गंगा जी का तट हो, जमुना का तट निकट हो. और सावरा निकट हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले. इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले. श्री वृंदावन का तल हो, विष्णु चरण का जल हो. श्री वृंदावन का तल हो, विष्णु चरण का जल हो. मुखरे में तुलसी दल हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले. इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले. तेरा सावड़ा करा हो, तिरछा चरण धर हो, वंशी कसूर बर हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। सिर सोहना मुकुट हो, मुखरे पे काले
Take out the Pinda from your arm, break it into 4 pieces. Right arm. Take it out. Break it into 4 pieces. Throw 1 piece that way. 1 piece behind you. Spin over. 1 piece out. So, press down. Easy. Upavagacchayati tattete hitam aushadishu pratitishta sharire Om Panchatattva Shanti Bhavatu Om Panchatattva Shanti Bhavatu Om Panchatattva Shanti. Take out the Pinda from the right arm. And get into 4 pieces again.
Same.
Yeah. Yes. So. Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Vishrantau Bhutanamna Nitam Rudra Daivatoga Ekatepindu Vihaniti again. Yeshute Utanviste Mayagite Tabhyadishta. Right? Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Mritasthane Shravanimitam Anamaya Dete Talopadishtam. Om Yamgare Mahagore Andena Tamasavriti Tatravalokanaartaya Dipoyam Patishtatam. Upavagacchayati tattete hitam aushadishu pratitishta sharire Om Panchatattva Shanti Bhavatu Om Panchatattva Shanti Bhavatu Om Panchatattva Shanti.
Yeah, boy. Easy up out of it. Yeah. Very good, man. Am I? Right here? Come up, come up, come up. Press up.
सूर्यां च गच्छतु पुनितधर्मणा अपोवा गच्छयति तत्तथैकमौषधीषु प्रतिष्ठातनिरै ओम पंचतत्व शांति भवतु ओम पंचतत्व शांति भवतु ओम पंचतत्व शांति भवतु Bodies in non-break. पुत्रस्य Dendial Ramdath Sooklal Pretasya Shavaraste Sadak Nimitam Pritadaivato Va Ekate Pindo Maya Diyate Ye Shitil Toyam Javiste Maya Diyate Tava Pratishtaka Nam Satya
Không mau ul.
Yeah, my life.
Bring it down from the one. Right around. That's the three and I. Pull look. And just go right around. Pull it up. Lay down. Take it off.
Come on, sir. This stick inside there, never.
Only chest here, right?
Yeah.
Only chest. Just tell the box to the material. Careful when I come in here before I kick down the side. They come and send down the body. Leave the clothes on you. Leave the clothes on you? Yeah. Send down the arms. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Attention. Okay.
Good. What did I do? You like that? Your hair like that?
जात वेदा देवे देव हव्यम वहतु प्रजानन ओम त्वं भूत प्रेत जगदीनस्तम नेक्स्ट लाइन है ओम त्वं भूत प्रेत जगदीनस्तम भूत परिपालकहं नित्यः सांसारिकस्तमादीनं त्वं स्वर्गतिं सबना इनके टाइम का एक इनके टाइम का एक 50 of fire right 5 ओम यमाय नमः स्वधा ओम धर्मराजाय नमः स्वधा ओम मृत्युवे नमः स्वधा ओम अंधकाय नमः स्वधा ओम दैवस्वताय नमः स्वधा ओम कालाय नमः स्वधा ओम सर्वभूतक्षयाय नमः स्वधा ओम औदुम्बराय नमः स्वधा ओम दधिनाय नमः स्वधा ओम नीलाय नमः स्वधा ओम परमेश्वरी नमः स्वधा ओम त्रिकोटराय नमः स्वधा ओम चित्राय नमः स्वधा ओम चित्रगुप्ताय नमः स्वधा ओम लोमभ्य स्वाहा ओम त्वचे स्वाहा ओम लोहिताय स्वाहा ओम मेरोभ्य स्वाहा ओम मांसेभ्य स्वाहा ओम स्नायुभ्य स्वाहा ओम मस्तभ्य स्वाहा ओम मज्जभ्य स्वाहा ओम रेतसे स्वाहा ओम पायवे स्वाहा ओम आयासाय स्वाहा ओम प्रायासाय स्वाहा ओम संन्यासाय स्वाहा ओम व्यासाय स्वाहा ओम व्यासाय स्वाहा ओम शोचे स्वाहा ओम शोचते स्वाहा ओम निर्माणाय स्वाहा ओम शोकाय स्वाहा
Let's see what I'm ready.
ओम तप्यते स्वाहा
Ready?
ओम तप्यमानाय स्वाहा ओम तप्ताय स्वाहा ओम धर्माय स्वाहा
Ready?
ओम निष्कृत्याय स्वाहा
Resign.
ओम प्रायश्चित्याय स्वाहा ओम भेषजाय स्वाहा ओम यमाय स्वाहा ओम अंधकाय स्वाहा ओम मृत्युवे स्वाहा ओम ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा ओम ब्रह्महत्याय स्वाहा ओम विश्वज्योतिभ्यः स्वाहा ओम द्यावा पृथिवीभ्यां स्वाहा Hold it sideways and straight down all the rest on up there. Om Pritaya Namaha Sudha. This one's also on three times around. Om Prabhyadagne Namaha, Om Prabhyadagne Namaha, Om Prabhyadagne Namaha. Come on, can stand up here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you pass on all your hands, or it is in that direction. South, west, retreat of the ancestors. Preside, you're focusing on praying to Agni. Agni is the Lord of the fire. We have invited a special form of Agni called Krapyad Agni. He is described as the flesh-consuming fire. He's the one that retains all the elements of the body to the earth from which it comes, into nature, as well as to take the abstract parts of this life and the record of the life, the good spark karmas, the good actions, the spiritual charity, and all these different things. He also carries the soul with us to be free to him to focus on these aspects of it. Om Ainam Agni Vidaho Ma Vitoto Ma Sutam Satyachiko Ma Shariram Yadamatam Tumado Jata Vedote Minam Parinur Tattat Pitrija Shutam Yata Karasi Jata Vedote Minam Paridattat Pitrija Yata Agacham Jasumati Vetavata Devanam Dachamir Bhavati Om Suryam Chakshur Gachatu Vatamatma Dhamsa Gachatu Vicha Dharmana Pavagati Gachatu Hikam Aupadishu Gachatu Chaliday Om Ajo Bhagasta Pasatam Tapasutam Te Kochistapatutam Te Archi Yastu Deva Kariho Jata Veda Stabirvahainam Sukrita Sunukam Om Avasija Punar Agne Pitvidyo Yasya Arutasya Rapi Swadhavi Ayur Vasana Upavetu Sheshaha Gachatam Tanva Jata Vedaha Om Anadi Vedatu Deva Sankachakra Vadadara Shaya Sundarika Sukotamukta Om Shanti 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 Om Tatsat Pretatma Shanti Om Nam Satya
जब प्राण तन से निकले इतना तो करना स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले या तो गंगा जी का तट हो तो गंगा जी का तट हो यमुना का तट निकट हो और सावरा निकट हो जब प्राण तन से निकले इतना तो करना स्वामी जब प्राण सावड़ा करा हो, तिरछा चरण धर हो, बंशी कसूर बर हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। सिर सोहना मुकुट हो, मुकुरे पे काले लट हो, सिर सोहना मुकुट हो, मुकुरे पे काले लट हो, यहाँ ज्ञान मेरे गत हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। जब प्राण कंत आवे, कोई रोग ना सतावे, जब प्राण कंत आवे, कोई रोग ना सतावे, यमत्रास ना दिखावे, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। इतने मेरी अरज है, मानो तो क्या हरज है, इतनी मेरी अरज है, मानो तो क्या हरज है, वहाँ आपका फरज है, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। गोविंद नाम लेकर जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले, जब प्राण तन से निकले, जब प्राण तन से निकले।
आए भी अकेला, into this world we have come alone, और जाए भी अकेला, and in a similar manner when we take our exit we shall leave alone. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. When we do take stock of our lives, we realize that this life is a very short visit to a mela. This is a world of strangers. No one is yours. Although everyone lives, I am still alone. आए भी अकेला और जाए भी अकेला.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा. आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला.
सहाय पर धन देख के मन अब ललचे पर धन देख के मन अब ललचे निकल गई बेईमान रे दो दिन की मेहमान जगत में काहे के करते तुम्हारे दो दिन की मेहमान जगत में काहे के करते पर सुख ने मन अब जलते जैसे अग्नि धार से पर सुख ने